Time to find out what this game is all about. Zaum. Zaum. Alright, let me just notify the stream that we're going live. Alright, let us begin. So, I know almost nothing about this game going in. I know it's an RPG. I'm pretty sure it's about solving a mystery. That's pretty much it. Having said that, this seems to be one of the more active Game Club games, e.g. there's a lot of people playing it and a lot of people leaving their thoughts, spoilers, etc. So I think this will be one that people get really into. So let's see if we get into it too. Okay, starting off with a character choice. Do I want to be intelligent but bad with people? Psychological, magnetic personality but unstable. Physical, dumb as a rock. Or create your own. Let's create my own. Motorix. I love the names of these stats. Intellect, psyche, physique, and motorix. Let's play myself. So I'm gonna give myself 6 intellect, 1, 1, 1. No, I think I'm probably about 4, 3. Yeah, maybe that. Let's go with that. This is a bit of a maybe this is a bit of a bland character. Maybe I should be really good at some things and really bad at other things. I want to be really good at psyche. And I'll be okay at these things. Let's do that. Wow. This game seems very crazy already. I feel like this is going to be my choice. Let's see though. This is wild. I don't know. I hope these have as much impact as they seem to have, because they sound absolutely crazy. Oh wait, I'm realizing my stream doesn't have the chat box in it. Let me just add that, because I like having the chat box. Chat box. Chat box. Alright, we'll put it there. I think we can go Inland Empire. This is what we're gonna do. Ooh. I guess we didn't have to pick a skill that is we have high stats in. Maybe it would have been better to do the opposite, but whatever. The furries are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. Begin.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Start, do you really? You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking infinitesimally small. Infinitesimal. You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's not vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat. Yes, it is. You lost.
Oof.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends, or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. The lights, the blades come squeaking to a halt.
Okay. Interesting. This is a proper RPG where my clothes give me stat bonuses.
Cold wind blows in. What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do? The morning light hurts your eyes. The morning light hurts your eyes.
Okay.
You hear a jingle. Keys are it says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has hot water sprays from the base. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vape. As you slowly abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, please stop. You couldn't stop if you wanted to. It's neurological. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place, somewhere in the past. It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor.
There it is. Oh, wow. There we are. Just one shoe, huh? One shoe's all you need. Real. I should have talked to that lady. Well, looks like we've got another chance.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Can I go into your house, lady? Guess not. Well, so far, the visual style of this game is absolutely incredible, and I'm quite enjoying it. Let's see how we go. Oh, sing it to the mic, come on.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be
I
expressed.
should.
People need to know exactly. It's through a PA system by other people. You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. No, no, don't sing the happy song. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Apes fighting on a ball. Is that not the intro for everybody? I guess this
in his
game
late 20s stands behind
is very
the
different
counter,
based on your character.
inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager. I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3 silver.
Who's this Alan Rickman fuck?
Me. I'm only standing in. She just, you know.
There's something there, and it's not good. That's all you know for now. A competent work of taxidermy. The white looks like the bird was ripped off the shield. That was something about it makes you feel bitter.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you. A competent looks like
Didn't
something
mean to do
about
that.
it makes you feel bitter.
Look, your buddy. Why don't you go and talk to him?
He pretends not to hear.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Oh, number for responses. That's cool.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room? Oh, it's not? You're right.
He has no respect for you personally, but this man sees himself as a look.
Very interesting. Task, sing karaoke, map. Stuff. So I guess I need to like level them up before I can do them. I'll take that, thank you. .4
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber as you approach. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this...
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
He knows me. Why is he
You
introducing
realize
himself?
he's waiting. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself.
Oh no.
Creative. Conceptualize.
Oh yeah, cool.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor.
Okay then.
I'm just closer to my name, but I haven't yet.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here? If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown. It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force. Okay. Well, have you removed the dead body from the tree? So, the body,
This is the first time you detect a
where it has been hanging for 7 days. We should go there as soon as we are done talking. After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle.
Oh, so he's just like in my team for now. Yeah, cool. Okay. This might be evidence. We better take this for later. Oh, guess not.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
Let's try it.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This
No idea. Looks like he works for Wildpine, possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor.
the man.
Mr.
Yes?
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
Are you kidding me?
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us, and we...
No, I only just got here. It was...
Do you have her...
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in
But you still know your...
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said...
I didn't imply that. Detective. I have everything. You?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would? She went away because none of your business. Oh my god, what is your obsession?
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this silk.
She went away extra fine. Behind this building, there's a courtyard. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big...
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Let's go.
Just
Not
checking.
so fast. You owe me 150.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one.
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility you don't like.
No.
What is
Don't
happening?
listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
Oh, you don't owe me shit.
We do not need to assert ourselves here. We only need instructions from him. This is the proprietor.
Jesus Christ.
You know, I get this all the time. Some hobo comes in here or some...
Who does that clown think he is?
I don't have
Arrest
that
him.
much money.
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you... Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work
Well-
maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
Kitsurugi, can you, hook a brother up here?
What are you, brain damaged? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of royal... Yes, it is. No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller. Yes, it is.
For a moment, isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person.
It does, doesn't it?
There's a shuffle of nylon. And that's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay.
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not... I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this out with...
Good luck.
Alright.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up, but you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. You don't really know, do you? A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay. If you run out, you can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time.
What's happening here? I'm just kind of internalizing that, alright. So I guess that just takes time. Cool, that's a cool mechanic. Oh, my imagination is so intense that my tie talks to me. How fun. Okay, so this told me I could go through the kitchen, but I obviously can't because it's blocked off or whatever. For now, at least.
Hello again, sweetie.
The lieutenant. Wait, who's Sweetie?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that. But dear, you're not for.
In another time and place, she might.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scattered. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Whatever do you mean? Sequence killers? Oh my.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree. I can assure you, with absolute...
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. Thank you, but more perhaps another time. Of course, dear.
See you, Lena. You're a chill.
Yes?
No response. He just arches his brow.
Have you tried concentrating on something?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice. Like he's tired of hearing about your personal affair.
Really? You look fine to me. Focus on other people's troubles, not your...
A moment passes.
What do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you do know. Do you want me to brief you? 3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is a security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. They didn't identify themselves in any way. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The Dock Workers Union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps.
That's right. I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a...
His disdain is clear.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it. Better still than an imbecilic cop-off. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. Later. Was there anything else you... Good.
$40 out of... Okay. Alright, already 4% done on that one. Bada bing, bada boom. But we can't get in there yet. Huh. What the fuck? I just sensed something. Using my Batman vision. I just sensed. Alright. Well, we can't do anything here, so we better go out back. Wait, do we see something? Yeah. So we obviously need to find Sylvie. Let's talk to this lady again. Gone, huh?
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of take viscera on the carpet, or the
And by that you mean crimes against humanity? I know what you meant.
Alright, Kim, fine. I can't believe it's been half an hour already. Feels like no time has passed. Ah, there's my other show.
There they both are. Two like two baby crocodiles. Good. They're balanced. Comfy.
Good. Why do I have so little savoir-faire? Guess that's just me, huh? The kitchen was closed until 1 p.m. Was that right? That's so far away. Oh, thank you, Bo. Double click to sprint.
The bed is cold and
Well, this is the way out. Okay. Whew. I was lost. Lost in the diner. We better go get that body, huh? Was it back here? Oh, jeepers. Footsteps.
there are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12, maybe more than 12. No. 8, 1. Standard work boot 2. Standard work boot 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced 4. Standard work boot. Number 45, you don't know. 5. Another standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44.
So those could have been the same one.
6. An aberration. Light as air. Impossible to tell. Could also, you're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot.
Huh.
Number 8. And yet another standard.
How many? I was pretty off then. I counted 20. I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary? Interesting. Someone operating a workbench with a pedal?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
I don't know why I said that. We are not looking for a drummer.
The lieutenant clearly appreciates.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
He doesn't seem to hear you.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out. 200? Could it be the combined weight of two people?
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Possibly, yes. A woman or a kid? Understood. Anything else? A week, maybe?
It is not.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashon. 7...
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carried. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle.
Indeed. Isn't it strange when all your assumptions are confirmed like this? Stood in a semicircle. The lieutenant is saying something, but you can't hear it. Suddenly, it's...
What? Withhold being content? What are you? Mild? Live a little! Everything on the damn crime scene
Shut
is
up,
like a clown.
necktie.
You should get shit-faced on this damn crime scene! Shut up, fuck midget!
I have no idea what's going on here.
Detective?
The lieutenant looks at you. The lieutenant doesn't understand what's happening right now.
I agree. Our assumptions could be wrong. Better not to have...
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding at sea.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Sure, post it, Roundest.
The fuck are you?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
All right, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got. Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Shitload.
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
If I were to want to waste my time...
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing up.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
Jesus.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinade. I don't know. Some fucking mess or I don't...
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like...
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis. You're testing Kuno's patience.
Get lost.
Kuno, pig? The fuck are you calling a thing?
He looks slightly confused, but proud.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hand. Help! Pig's got Kuno. Help! Ray!
Help! He's got...
Calm down. Anyone watching can see.
Fuck that! Confront him!
Yeah? Get out of here before the Kuno be...
Yeah, that's right.
Don't listen. Just go.
Alright, hold on. I gotta hear Kuno's original voice acting. Let's see this.
Get the f out of here, face! You got something? Talk to me! No, get your ass handed to you by the Kuno! Can't talk, pig! She's coming up strong! Throwing rocks!
Oh, Kuno.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pigs, I'm going away for a long...
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull?
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands.
You can still see the top of her. corpse looks at you with bulging. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth.
Gross.
You feel a great force until a pool of vomit lies under your feet.
Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. There is freight nearby. There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling rags. Active decay. It's a...
He's about to blow! Cops!
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because it's nice and orderly. No, hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material. An old call box with...
Oh my god, look at all these people.
buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. This button looks new.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Alright, so presumably we'll have the chance to dig through that later. Dig through those names.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? Of course. What can I help you with? Sure. I'm done with it. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a... Of course. Where to? It's just water. No, actually...
In the West is the miracle.
What does that mean?
No problem. Of course.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you...
Sure. Keep them.
Thank you.
There he still is, looking right through you. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces the second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Nor does
The weight is reassuring.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol...
You are being weak. This is weakness, and it cannot go on much longer, or you will lose.
An appropriate attitude. You need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. Give it half an hour. Get yourself together.
Gotta get my shit together. Alright, let's try this again.
Hello again, officer. Of course. Well, it's just water.
In the west is the miracle.
What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
No problem.
Alright. I want to find the miracle. I don't know what that is.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it
From another planet. It's the jam, my man. It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long haul limbo for days upon days. Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout. Yeah, imagine.
behind the laugh. How
So tell me, what do you need? He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for.
it's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose.
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea. A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees. He ain't one of us drivers.
Oh, shit, I didn't mean to
Analyzing
do
the
this.
fundamental a sense of surprise there ain't high grade.
Time to arrest him.
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Ilma. We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of.
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands.
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his.
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm. Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
I'm okay, man. Just the jam.
Maybe the full-on direct approach wasn't correct. Damn, it's tricky business.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set. Some pretty wild stuff I hear. Like a giant new power. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines.
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching. Some pretty wild stuff I hear. Like a giant new power crane. I've heard talk.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines.
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the exam. Huh? Oh, the bosses, man. Makes sense.
Maybe don't tell people. The people they don't like are actually right.
That's fair.
Don't be a stranger.
Before you stands a motor. Vapor emanates from the large engine. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gate, a metallic drawer.
Take what you need, officer.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work. The handles are long. The pry bar feels nice, useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Lets you see things. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheat. The frequency tableau lights up. The soft purr of electrical kittens.
This is Precinct 50.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
This is Officer Alice Domestic, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on.
Proceed.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Officer? Yes, hello? Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking.
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not... Let's just say I left because I needed... You know who?
You think you hear a sliver of accusation. Don't be paranoid. She's obviously talking about someone else, not you.
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right... No? Not me. No, sorry. I don't. People don't have the money to have...
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later.
Yeah, go on. I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. The stuffed bird. The great skua. You threw it against the wall. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there. It was a pretty bird.
There's genuine sadness in her voice.
Yes, obviously. I've had sailors fighting. Union guys grabbing my ass. Kids stealing boots. Once I got... Well, you were worried even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. We go on by the OO. I can't listen to it anymore. You to hell with that song. Then there was your room. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make, and then you screamed something about how you're actually
Jesus Christ.
guy. And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clocked. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing damn it, I don't remember what I did, especially when there's a...
Something in you wants to immediately forget about it.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst. God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again. All sorts of things. Which one would that... Sad? I think the one you mean is the smallest...
Interesting. You still have to find it, however. You hear a sigh of relief.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? Just a second, officer.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white... The man uses relay code. You've got this. You're a cop. And
10-4 message received, 10-5 relay message. What's your status? Over. 10-18, state your message, sir. 10-4, I hear you.
Is it him?
He says he...
Don't give that asshole...
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Anything else, sir? Oh, roger that.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st precinct, the small room is filled with cigarettes.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He seemed...
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger fucking his fist.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking...
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some...
Enough! None of this is funny.
We must help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking play?
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weak.
Mac, man the door. You know what he told me? This shit does not leave this room.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few good.
Okay, everybody.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway.
This is precinct 57.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator...
There's no use pressing the heat, but...
Translation. Alternative translation. Don't even think. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch.
Wow, I'm a real piece of shit.
Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a... still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below.
Oh my
Every
god.
time it happens, it gets worse and worse. There's nothing more to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing dryly at the same time. Sometimes even that.
Officer, you just need to be strong.
Relax. It's okay if you don't make it today. This trash container, there's something in there. Not necessarily. The body is downwind from here.
Trash, food waste from the cafe. Mm-hmm.
Come on.
This trash container.
Let me in.
We could try using a pry bar. The one you took from my We might want to ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. And he also has information.
Force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar on. Unsatisfying. Hurtful. You hear a ringing sound, but there's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips un.
Let's ask the manager for the key.
Oofed. I'm terrible at my job. Was I about to die just then if I didn't heal that? Spicy. Come on, give us the key. I'll brain you with this fucking crowbar.
help you? Mine?
Thank you.
Why? To keep...
I thought as
Well, yes.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist.
Karl Marx, I getcha.
Materialist. He was a leading figure.
No one was implying you were.
What do you...
It concerns the case.
Just bring them back once you're done, please. What thing? What are you, a cook now? That's not... He wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. Fine, okay. The kitchen is... Yes, not... They come here in the evenings.
He hates the union, but grudgingly recognizes its power.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service. Already...
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, we don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the Whirling later.
Another thing. Yes. Absolutely.
You waited absolutely in the question.
Alright, let's try and do this again. We're never gonna get that goddamn body down, I swear to gosh.
This trash container with a well-oiled... Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This is...
You see milk and egg rest. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Baptiste, among the threadbare kitchen towel, has the legs of the slime cover.
The victim's clothes? Could have dropped them in here, officer. Guitar mark, blue jeans. Bookcase. Empty. Or empty. The belt is missing.
Something slimy catches you. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of ribbed shirt.
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash.
The fuck's he on about? Kids?
See? Not really. All we know...
The lieutenant nods. Then, it's just organic waste. Nothing. What's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes.
Officer, is that... It is. Look. The plastic has the RCM street grid on it. If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash? Understood.
Be untroubled. If anything, this... You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of only in it.
Mm-hmm.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. You said you didn't want to talk about the ledger. However...
Use the interact button in inventory to inspect the book. I'm not sure what that means. Yep, gotcha.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad there's a piece of toilet paper. It's a metaphor. Below the pathetics, terror. An aluminium block runs the width of the board. The surface is interrupted by a silvery...
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use any capable light with all RCM vehicles have had lights designed to read...
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden paper, they're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and
yeah, it didn't really look like a button.
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, case files, work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average. There is, for precisely 1 more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched. Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old war. The lieutenant looks at his blue note. It's downright incriminating. He is not really saying anything. Just stand.
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash interview. It's not exactly poetry, but a satisfying slash. Things to be done and things all...
No, actually. Any ideas?
The furries are at home in the mirror.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Yes, it appears you employ a title, one might say even. One that draws arson, petty theft, spout...
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes.
Arson, petty theft, spousal abuse.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM. Right after the...
You don't exactly close them, so much as a distance. In the back, you see thin trap, then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of 3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are... You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work. A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 200 of these are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified 12 pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of it. Yes, All that remains now is to fill those forms, and what delicious power. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse. It's made of dark blue plastic. Something rattles inside. The plastic shimmers like lapis with your hands. You four-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board. Is not what you end up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open. The ledger quivers in your hand as the acidic stench of the lieutenant observes you, raising.
Just have to ask again. How could you have let this get tossed out? You had to lose because of dog. Do is there also thorough inventories? You should take stock of those. Official notes contain. Now, if you'll excuse me, that.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read?
So now I can level up, huh? Which is the one that I need for the body?
There, he still is.
Endurance. Yeah, so I'm just gonna level this up. Okay. Oh yeah, more health.
There, he still is, looking right through.
Oh my god.
A guy.
Snake eyes, fuck
Every
me.
time it happens, it gets worse and worse.
I'm such a piece of shit.
To throw up now. All that's left is crying.
Oh, I'm such a piece of shit.
At the same time.
Officer, you just need to be.
Relax. It's okay if you don't make it today.
That was a 72% chance and I fucked it.
Yes?
Okay, never mind. I was going to give him his pen back, but I guess not.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
All right. Ready?
He's down playing his. The dashboard lights up. The lights unfold with.
There you go. I'll turn them off.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp.
There she is.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens. No, the rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM.
Let me see. Right here. No, it does not.
There are many of them, and they are divided. The first row has 18. The next is the longest. There are so many, it's hard to count. The last row has. That's it.
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an. The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do? Maybe you were a diplomat. This next row, the one that runs
Wow, I've got a
more
lot.
than 200. It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. For an RCM officer, especially precinct 4.
What's it feel like to kill a man, Mr. McCoy? A young woman asked. Honestly, babe, says John McCoy, crossing his ankles over said desk. I don't feel.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that too. Everyone has their own method. Personally, I find it Why not gardening?
It's meant in earnest. Please don't stop. The lieutenant.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type. Yes. Guess what's yours? Yes, a sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then. Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here. Yes, yes. Impotent rage and lamentation. Let's wrap it up? Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get that won't.
This bonus gives me less authority. Why would I do that? Because I might uncover something of importance. I'm going to keep doing this. Oh, only while I'm researching it. Maybe I should do it quickly then, huh? So, okay, as soon as I start internalizing it, that's it. It's on there. Okay, cool. Well, let's do it. Temporary research bonus. I getcha. Cool.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out tool. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator.
No, no. That's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing.
This is Precinct 57. Just a moment.
10-4, coming in. 10-9, over. 10-4, message received. And yet, he's... He what? He lost... Who lost his bet? Dick fucking Mullen. It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
See you, Bo.
Dick Mullen is not your name. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note. Fuck me! Matt! What's going on? Silver, he lost his badge. He lost his goddamn... 10-9, come again. I didn't get that. No, I ask him. Sergeant Orson.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is. Okay.
Don't sweat it, Bratan!
10-9, coming officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets...
He says he didn't lose... Ask him to describe it. Satellite officer.
Oh. Request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
10-9, come again, please. Over. I'm going to need to put you on the host in heaven. Did he lose his gun? Dear God, he lost his... This isn't... Macam face it, China. Oh, I'm not asked. Sergeant Orson here is wondering... that what's his... He,
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the...
Sure, vanilla waffles?
Shut up, Chester. Tell him to...
Sergeant Orson request. Mackie. Who? Satellite officer. Fire water? Lost it. Satellite officer. 10-4 affirm. Oh! Officer, do you need further assistance?
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, be smart.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question. Understood, sir. Roger that. 10-10, over and out.
I'm not fucking up. I'm doing very well. Thank you. How dare you?
Welcome to Revachol.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a Every school of thought and government has failed in the city. It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to
Oh, come on, man.
I know exactly what you meant, but you see, I'm an officer.
Yeah, fuck him up, Kim.
Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
I haven't learned anything.
The lieutenant, except you sense slight embarrassment for the outburst.
Whatever you say.
You could ask him to show you the souls of it.
Oh man,
Why did I show
Thanks
him
for
this
that, but
mug? This
no,
was a
it's
mistake.
not mine. Been admiring the stompers, huh?
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate
It's Revachol. Custom made. For when the invasion comes. The last thing they'll see before.
It doesn't look like the lieutenant cares. He just makes a little note. The man bites his lip and drops the near-finished.
It's about not the most popular topic nowadays with the coalition. I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. Huh? People who
Jesus
studied
Christ.
these things say that you and me are superior. Oh? Go right ahead. You may...
Lieutenant Kitsuragis, not a lot of moral fiber on this one. What happened? Did your balls shrivel up? You had plenty of chances to get off this road. But
Wait,
no,
what?
You let this guy keep talking.
Oh, jeez.
Then, when the time came to...
This game's putting me on blast. Alright, time to level up my endurance again. I wasn't rushing through, I was reading it. And then I chose the option that said that I don't want to listen to it anymore. Buy some more ammonia. Interesting. Oofed. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford any ammonia if I've only got 85 cents.
A sign says,
Oh, it's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like, you need a bag. Like, feel free to use it if you find a bag, though.
a small cabinet on the wall is... Their logo is the...
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed. Yeah, there's like an ampule somewhere.
Shit.
St. Baptiste Pharmaceutical.
She is right. Saint Baptiste. A colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall.
Welcome to Frick.
What's that magazine she's reading?
You mean this? This is Pop Stars.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about Benita. She's...
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Okay. I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but... Uh-huh.
Great, you've been very helpful.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath.
Not. Gotta. Well, she didn't have any ammonia for me. Looks like we're going back to try and get down the body. Or should we talk to these nerds? Right now I got some dosh. Oh, we're fucking rich.
The small, wrinkled woman does not. The photo, an ambrotype. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter. Some cigarettes and food. No response. Wherever this woman is, you're nothing. Her smile.
Wait, she's just a distracted old woman.
God, I'm hideous.
Not a good track record of mental health in that family. What did he do? You have no idea. High above you, not a good.
That's fair. I do not know very much. Oh, I can go over this way. Cool. God, there's a lot to explore in this game, isn't there? Does this game autosave? Autosave. Day one. Save. Confirm. Cool. What did I do? Did I ignore something? I didn't see it.
There he still is.
Right, here we go.
Looking right through. As you breathe in,
Oh my God,
the
finally.
odor comes over you. The spell has no effect. You stand eye to eye with it. The odor washing through. The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins. The
Oh, I
material
didn't see it.
appears to be ceramic. It's clean white, delicate, and fragile. These are clearly not boots.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots. Ceramic plate, zirconium dioxide under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure? The stench fills your nostril.
Stop!
Brutal! What's wrong with you, asshole?
I don't know, baby.
Officer,
Wow.
if I may ask, what were you trying to achieve by putting on the...
I was trying to get it off, obviously.
A small bell-like sound fills the air.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor.
Faint, organic lines cover the plates, like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials. If trees were made of porcelain, with smooth, glossy surface, the whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination.
Good. Can you read it to me? We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Piece by piece. We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might.
The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying.
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area. I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a
The cadaver slowly twists. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them. The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand without paying much attention. I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands.
The cadaver hangs from the an intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso. His corpse is marked by alcohol and heartbreak.
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination.
See you, roundest.
Last or penultimate century. Man, I agree.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket.
Shit, Kuno!
An instant color camera.
This is the first time
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see...
In case we need it. Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it? It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. Sure, just don't lose it.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver?
The cadaver slowly... His eyes are milky white, and dark brown hair grows on his head. Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man...
I'm gone. Into the what? In the past. Way out west. I'm a joke. Look at me. A killer. Go ahead, Kobo. Maybe I was getting my rocks off. Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation? Captain Copo Dromo. I fear we are drifting away. Fixate the blue heart. Fuck it hard, Copopo the clown. What do you mean? It's the power of him.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy!
He laughs, though, because you're a copperoony. Look at all of them coming right up, copperoony Rooney. This is... Love did me in, brother Cop. Fuck no. You're no... No, you don't. Because you have Sean Lobo looking at my face. Motionless. You're a lying sack of shit, Cop. Come back later, Copo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blur. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo.
Of course. Do I remember?
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
You sure wrinkled out of that one, Coppolini. Come back later, Copper.
The steel-reinforced belt presents it. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material. Climb up there and there has to be a less risky way. With less falling down.
Yeah! Bang, bang!
How? It absolutely will not.
Yeah, now it's
no miss.
The lieutenant is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun. On the other, it's an awfully...
But what else can we do?
He breathes...
Oh yeah, do this shit! Fuck it up!
I'll blow his head off.
Take it!
Yeah,
silence, and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel.
Kim, why are you listening to my terrible ideas?
That's a Kiel A9090. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's test position.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that...
God damn it.
Got one of them.
He feels bad about it. About his eye.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he? Kuno's sorry too.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word. Just...
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without it. I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appear to be suspect in this case. Okay, they do have the tools and the men. And since it looks like... okay, let's do it from the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting.
Of course I'm going to console him. Why wouldn't I? What, am I going to listen to my stupid talking belt? No.
A thin man is smoking below. As you step in, he nods. It must be his name. Garanzi. Garanzi Quebec. The man puts his cup down and replies something. His left hand, he smiles, and it's almost like music, especially with the sound.
Alright, thanks. Kobachi.
You see, you immediately feel drawn to the color.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? It is quite pretty. I suppose we could look into it as a side investigation. Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria...
The door does not. The cobalt blue surface.
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you felt how strange. I certainly didn't put them there. Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. The trash collection service?
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here. Thank you anyway.
Yes.
What a fun mystery this is shaping up to be. Alright, Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S. Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Also, Kuno hasn't stopped talking to you. All in all, Kuno
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But
Fuck you whispering about.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay?
Interesting.
Let's whisper, pig.
this is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up.
She's not fucked up.
Wrong move. But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just don't mess up again. Or you will. There are no guarantees here.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy.
Stop talking to him.
She understands what
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
you did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips.
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, fucking yeah. Kuno knows you don't want to face it. She's probably killed a pig, too. Forget Kuno said that. Kuno is...
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in.
Yeah, she would have liked... Look, Kuno's gonna put you in...
He speaks the truth, my liege.
Fuck knows. She's crazy, people.
Sounds boreal, like something from the tundra and tiger-covered cutler.
So is. Like that man from Shelmdall shit.
Revelshot does have a small Suarese community, or she climbed into a yak.
Fuck no, she's not my sister. Yeah, she was just there.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hallway. dripping wet. Kuno's got no fucking idea. I don't know. Someone left the door. Kuno's dad doesn't
Wow.
shit. Doesn't even see
This
her
is
there.
wild.
Kuno-S, two of a kind.
Because she fucking looks like Kuno. No one knows her name. Kuno calls her C. How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's got this shit under control. Listen. C is Kuno's go-to.
This is what it all comes down to.
I'm going to kill ya. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. Alright, now we can do business. Yeah? What do you want?
Don't look him up.
See, relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him. Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run it. And shit, you can even fuck back in Kuno's kingdom. Kuno saw you sniff around that fucking pile of tonight. It's a secret door, okay? Just pull it off and fuck back in there. Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it? Look at that fucking shit. Fuck does Kuno.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit has been. Listen. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good. Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around.
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression.
Pig, these are foul modulars. Liquid, believe it. You need it.
These could drastically improve your chances of. They will also make you into an idiot.
All right, Piggo.
Don't do business.
As you can see, Kuno and C.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you.
Dunno.
Kipped is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Erie Upper.
Look, Kuno doesn't
Yeah, her.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
$15. Kuno.
Kuno.
The pile of Eternite looks stranger now that Kuno told you about his pad. Because, unless Kuno lied, there it is. You see a shabby little door.
Alright, what do we got?
So
What do I want to level up? Maybe interfacing. We'll see. Oh, I can level when dialogue is open. That's cool. Yeah. So if there's a check that seems important, I'll beef it up. Cool shit. I have a flashlight, you know. Can't change clothes while you're in dialogue, yeah.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak. Man down. A trooper has been left behind. The enemy. You could swear it's more of an instinct than an actual sight. But
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the... You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
That seems insane.
The cloak? I do think it's... Well, it doesn't seem...
the cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind.
Alright, let me take my pants off, then we'll make the jump.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
Travel fair is this one, is it? Fuck it. Let's try it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Oh, I didn't die.
No, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking?
I was
You're not
close.
a gymnast. You're a boxer.
Sure. Just be careful, okay? Looks like...
Fuck it,
you
I'm
almost
trying again.
strained the muscle there.
A tarpaulin cloak with possible
got
RCM
this.
markings is still caught on the railing.
I got this. Go for it, man. Oh, you piece of shit.
No, no. That's still too high.
Sure. Just be careful. I was under the assumption we could ask the leader, or it could be the...
He's thinking you've forgotten me. The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of...
Yes, that's one way of putting it. But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
Better put the old pants back on, huh?
Be still, my beating heart. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Perhaps not. But that there was an interesting find.
Maybe I'll buy them from Kuno. Those are the ones we were talking about, right?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
What's the thing I was doing again?
Motor carriage, motor carriage.
Sorry.
Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
What was it I was... This. Radio.
In the cabin.
This is Precinct 57, how many? Sure, officer. Got it. I'll contact the ICP.
The International Collaboration Police, ICP, is an
57.
In the cabin, you see.
Perfect. Oh my god, I can walk with WASD, that's awesome. That's very good. Alright, this might be where we leave it for today. We've done some good investigating. That's coming back tomorrow. Got a lot to do. Am I super close to a thought finishing? Moderately close. We'll get back to that later. Who's this?
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. Oh, excuse me. Do you? Yes, you do have.
Who is that?
The worker. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from. Into the primordial. The worker continues to...
Alright, we'll stop here. We'll finish some thoughts and continue our investigation next time. Anyway, thanks for joining us so far, folks. What do I just click save? Oh, no, I'll just do a new save. Alright, folks. Catch you next time when we continue our adventures through Elysium. But for now, catch you on the flip side.